Number 1. You can't recall politicians when they lie. Wasn't it the Labour Party's Pat Rabbit that said, "Sure, isn't that what you do?" Politicians will tell you one thing before an election and do another afterwards. And for TDs from parties like Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, they're in a bit of a conundrum because they have to get votes from the working class majority, but they actually represent a minority. It's built into the situation that they lie. So surely real democracy should have some kind of recall mechanism. Second reason we don't live under a democracy is the Constitution. We just had a presidential election that elects a powerless figurehead. That role is constitutionally defined, as is the role of the Dáil, the role of the Senate. Even if you elected a load of TDs who are willing to do what the working class wanted them to do, they'd come up against that constitution. Third reason we don't live in a democracy: lobbying by the rich. When Michael Noonan was Minister of Finance, he met the Vulture Fund 65 times, and then you wonder why we have a housing crisis. Simon Harris went off and met arms industry lobbyists. Fourth reason we don't live in a democracy is there's a permanent government. Think about it, the top civil servants, they keep their jobs no matter who you vote in. There's a whole machinery of state that stays in place no matter who you elect. The fifth reason why we don't live in a democracy is because there's no economic democracy. You spend most of your life in a job, and most companies are organised as a dictatorship. There's the board of directors at the top, a hierarchy of managers who crack the whip, and us workers at the bottom doing all the work. That's why James Connolly called for industrial democracy, where assemblies of workers would run their own workplaces and industries. But that vision of economic democracy, where billionaires like Dennis O'Brien and Larry Goodman don't call the shots, but workers call the shots. The rich will fight tooth and nail to stop us getting anywhere near that. If we want real democracy, it'll take a revolution.